Supplementing funding of uncertified individuals serving in teachers' positions from local funds for the remainder of the 2023-2024 school year.
Second.
Okay, it's been a motion has been made, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you.
Good.
Yes, at this time, we got the superintendent's report.
Just a couple quick hitters. We're working on curb appeal this summer, so I'm going to hire 10 painters. There'll be staff members that can do some extra work painting. There's a lot of spots that just need a little TLC. So they'll be doing that, and they'll work in clusters, 5 to 10 to be at one building, and then they finish up that building and go to the next building. Like I said, we only have one full-time painter, and that's not enough to get what we need done during the summer.
Is one thing gonna be at the Board of Education on the side?
That'll be they're gonna get the schools done first.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they have some extra time, we'll send somebody over there. But we gotta get the schools taken care of. I'm also, I've shared with the board that I am recommending clear backpacks for next year.
Is that for the teachers as well? And the reason I ask is because I know a church that wanted to give some school teachers backpacks with things in it, pencils and things for their.
Yeah, they still do that.
So
But I'm requesting for the students, but if they wanna give it to the teachers, I'm fine with that.
do they have to be clear, I'm saying? I mean, they can make it clear. I'm just-
It'd be nice.
Follow
if they-
exam.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
okay.
And then another thing, one of the items I mentioned to you earlier, our elementary start times were all over the place. So some started for 7:45, some 7:50, and they ended at different times in the same district. It makes no sense. So my recommendation is one time for everybody, uniform time for everybody, and that'll be 7:45 to 2:30. And I'll start alerting parents this week about the start times, and I'll also let them know about the clear backpacks.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Dr. Stoll, you done?
Just a couple more things.
Okay.
I'm finishing up my tour this week. I have the high school on Thursday and West Hope on Wednesday. We have athletic banquet on the 20th. And I'll send all this out. We'll have a final athletic banquet on the 20th. And then we'll do, and we're in the planning stages of it, well, we gotta get through this year, and then we're gonna have a big back-to-school bash to start off next year. I gave you a flyer of that. And we're still in the early planning of that. I want it at East Hope. I want it in a highly congested area because it's gonna be on a Saturday, and I want everybody to be able to see it and see what's going on. We'll have booths from the community. Like I said, we wanna try to get physicals done, haircuts, have a carnival atmosphere to it. We'll do some late registrations, make sure all our students are ready. So as soon as we get finished with graduation, my team will get together and start planning it. And we'll also start reaching out to the local community and let them know what we're doing also. So some of them will want to participate. Yes.
Are we gonna provide some of the clear backpack? Okay,
Yes. Dr. Owens is working on that for me.
yeah,
Dr. Owens is in charge of clear backpacks.
Right.
And she's also in charge of hot dogs and hamburgers.
okay.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that the whole purpose of the bus times for the elementary schools was because of the bus drivers' availability. In other words, we didn't have enough drivers for the buses, which in turn, not everybody could get picked up at the same time. So I just want to throw that out there. I mean, if that was corrected, then it's not an issue.
I think it is.
Yeah, so I think when we think about the bus drivers for the first and second waived. In other words, our elementary versus secondary, that's where we can't have them being picked up at the same time as the elementary, but the elementary, they're all running the route at the same time. They already are currently running the routes at the same time for all the elementary.
And Mr. Cashman, probably, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here, but I think that part of what you're getting at is, let's say, a school bus at Don Steed Elementary School doesn't have a driver that morning, then typically what happens is a driver at Don Steed Elementary School will run a second route for Don Steed and pick those students up, because that bus driver is absent, or sometimes what they'll do is what they call splitting the bus load. So meaning that bus number 1 will pick up half the students and bus number 3 will pick up the other half of the students because bus number 2 is absent.
So it's not an issue. So, my second question is there research out there regarding the effectiveness of the clear, backpacks? Cause this is gonna be, I can already see that this is gonna be a financial burden on some type of families. I know that because if it wasn't a problem, every year, organizations wouldn't have these butt pack, giveaways. I know, cause I did one. Angela, Catherine, we pitched in on that. So, I just wanna make sure that that's not gonna be problematic when parents says we don't have the money. What's gonna happen? We're not gonna let the kids come into the school because they don't have a
Make
clear
sure they
backpack?
get a backpack.
Okay. And lastly, do we have to vote on this? I mean, he's requesting it, that's why I'm asking. We need to
Just
vote?
more information.
Okay. That's it.
Is that you?
That's all I have.
Okay, I need a motion to, adjourn.
So,
Second.
Okay, it's been, motion has been made in second, all in favor? Adjourn. Okay. Any opposed?